Welcome to CERAWeek 2015 online. My name is Christian Bodek, and I'm the chair of the Energy Innovation Pioneers program. I'm very pleased to be joined today by one of the members of this year's class, Neil Singer. He's the CTO and founder of AC Kinetics out of Armonk, New York. Neil, welcome to CERAWeek. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far.
Oh, it's been great, thank you.
Hey, why don't you get us started by telling us a little bit about your nonlinear optimization technology and the first application that you're applying it to.
Okay, well, when we use the nonlinear optimization technology, it's basically software, and we apply it to systems that have economic value. So we try to identify a system that has economic value, and then, and it doesn't have to be electrical, it can be mechanical, electrical, chemical operations. And then based on that, we optimize the system. We optimize and take advantage of the complex dynamics to make it better. Our first application to that was AC induction motors.
Sure.
AC induction motors use about 45% of the world's energy, and so it was a very good application for that technology. And we use it to improve the efficiency of the motors. So our result was to produce a control, a software control, that controls the motor and makes it more efficient.
Okay. What sort of results are you seeing in some of your early testing?
Well, we built a hardware system. We purchased a semi-custom drive, and we integrated our software into that drive. And we went to the field to a company called Advanced Energy in North Carolina. It's owned by Duke Energy. It's a NIST certified lab. Then we purchased many of the world's drives from ABB, Siemens, Rockwell, Schneider, the list goes on. And we purchased drives, and then we tested against those drives. And the net result is that in hundreds of tests, on dozens of drives, across a range of horsepowers, we have never been bested by another control. So the savings
both in kind of a steady state and transient?
Right, for steady state it would be less.
Yeah.
You made a good point. The steady state, it might be a percent or two or more, up to 10%. And then in highly transient, it could be up to 20, 30, 50%.
That's pretty significant. Maybe tell me a little bit about the business model and the types of partners and customers you're trying to work with here.
Well, we're trying to do a licensing model. So we want to for the initial application, not the entire nonlinear optimization, but for the AC induction motor portion of it, we're trying to license that to drive manufacturers. And we're doing that with a pull-through model. We've assembled a consortium of manufacturers who use motors. And they're working with us to approach drive manufacturers to say, we want this inside because we will save money on our pumping, on our processes, on our rock crushers, on those types of systems. And so they're pulling the technology through for that portion of it.
Okay. Sounds like there's a variety of applications besides AC induction motors. What else are you looking at in terms of applications?
Well, again, we try to identify high economic value applications with complex dynamics. So they should be time-varying dynamic systems. And generally, we do really well with ones that are either heuristically controlled now, they have heuristic algorithms that control it, or are humans that control it.
Sure.
And so those are the low-hanging fruit. Those are the ones that we can really make a huge difference. And so we try to identify those, and we're working with, we're looking for strategic partners who have these kinds of problems and work with them to solve them.
So not just industrial or power space, but clearly maybe even oil and gas as well, potential applications.
Oh, absolutely. Into any kind of process. Whether it could be windmills on the wind generation on one side, it could be a chemical process on the other side.
Okay. Maybe just lastly, what's the 2 to 3 year vision for the company in terms of where you want to take things going forward?
Well, initially we're going to license the AC induction motor technology because that's ready to go now.
Okay.
It's been proven, it works, it's been demonstrated. So that's the first step. And then when we line up other partners, we intend to again do a licensing model where we try to work with other companies to generate different applications. So we're 2 to 3 years. I'd like to be on all the motor drives and also have several applications in the pipeline.
That sounds like a great plan. We wish you the best of luck.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thanks very much for joining us here today at CERAWeek Online, and thank you all for joining us at CERAWeek 2015.